Welcome to Music Theory Lesson 6.2. We're going to be exploring minor triads and talking about open and close voicing, sometimes called open and close position. Minor triads are constructed with a minor third from the root to the third, and a major third from the third to the fifth, and a perfect fifth from the root to the fifth. So it's kind of like a major triad with the third flatted. Minor triad, take that middle note, major triad. Minor triads are traditionally written with lowercase letters. Sometimes in sheet music, you'll see an uppercase letter but a lowercase m to indicate that the chord is minor. Let's look at some more root position minor triads. DFA. D to F is a minor third, so that's D minor. ACE. A to C is a minor third, A minor triad. C, E flat, G. That's a C minor triad. Remember C major? Take that E, add a flat, and it becomes minor. We have a key signature with a B flat in it. So this is a G minor triad. When we identify minor triads, we still need to do the same process as with major. We have to make a snowman, make them look line, 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 or space, space, space. Here we have a key signature. Let's not worry about that too much for a second here. We have to take this C and move it down so we can find we have some kind of C triad, B flat, E flat, A flat. Here's an E flat, so this is going to be a C minor triad. And remembering about inversions, we have a third and a sixth. So we could call it a 6-3, or we could say, the middle note of the triad, the third, is lowest sounding, so it's first inversion. C minor, first inversion. Here's another. First, we have to make a snowman. We've got two space notes here and a line note here. I'm going to bring those space notes down an octave, so we end up with E, G, B. So that's an E minor triad, and the original printed version had the fifth of the triad as the lowest sounding note, so it's second inversion, or 6-4. Let's listen to minor triads. La, do, mi is one way to think of it, or re, fa, la, or mi, sol, ti for root position minor triads. First inversion might sound to you like do, mi, la, instead of do, mi, sol for major, do, mi, la, first inversion minor triad. Second inversion, mi, la, do. And again, listen for the perfect fourth on the bottom of the second inversion triad, just like in major. Our next new topic regarding triads is open and close voicing. Sometimes it's called open and close position because it's about the way the notes are arranged and the way they sound, how far or close they are to one another. When they're all written within an octave, like this triad, it's called close voicing. When the notes are spread out more, beyond an octave, it's open voicing. So this triad, yes, that's a major triad, is in close position. If I take the same notes, it's open voicing or open position. When we identify triads that are in open voicing, we start by moving notes up or down an octave to get things into closer position. And then we make our snowman. So this is actually an A major triad. It started like this. we bring the top A down, and then we bring the bottom note up so we can see this A major triad. In the original printed edition, the E was on the bottom. That's the fifth of the triad, so it's A major, second inversion. Let's practice identifying these. I'm going to take this C sharp and move it up, and take this F sharp and move it down. So we have some sort of F sharp triad. F sharp, A, C sharp. That's an F sharp minor triad. And my lowest sounding note was C sharp. That's the fifth of the triad, so it's the original printed version was second inversion because the fifth of the triad was on the bottom. Here, I'm going to take this D sharp, look at the key signature, that's a D sharp, and move it up the octave. So now I can see I have a B, D sharp, F sharp. That's a B major triad, and the original printed version had the D on the bottom, the third of the triad, so it's first inversion. Let's do some listening. Have a piece of paper and a pencil or an electronic notepad ready. You're deciding, is it major or minor? Here are your answers. In the lesson, you'll find some more practice. There are 2 worksheets for you to download, print, and turn into your teacher if your teacher didn't already give you a printed copy. There are some web links to explore, and as always, think about getting together with a friend or using an instrument to practice constructing minor triads and major triads too.